Government officials insist that this is an isolated incident.
Warning. The following program contains explicit language and mature content. It is not meant for the easily offended. So if you are an emotional pussy, please refrain from listening. Thank you and enjoy.
There you go. All right.
Welcome back. Another edition of the Buzz Podcast. Your boy Cujo. My man Jules, as always, is a sidekick who just can't quit. You're like Beetlejuice, bro, but better looking. The undead version.
Barely. The undead version?
The undead version. Oh, shit.
The way the week's been going down.
Yeah, no, you'll be there sooner or later.
Yeah.
And we got just the right people to help you get you into the ground. These two people you see here, Louie and Sonny, from the Death by Hoodie. Is it Death in a Hoodie? Death by Hoodie?
Death in a Hoodie.
Death in a Hoodie.
Death in a Hoodie.
Death in a Hoodie podcast, guys. Appreciate you guys making it out here. I know it's a drive sometimes.
Welcome.
Another edition trying to bring El Paso together, the best of El Paso. All of a sudden now there's a lot of podcasts out there. We like to bring on, get our network out there a lot more, help each other out, because there's a lot of people here in El Paso that are just assholes.
Oh, no.
And it's all about them. And, and I don't know if you guys have come across that yet in your guys' podcast.
Little.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've kind of seen it a little.
Yeah.
What made you guys start the podcast in the first place?
Because we talk a lot.
You guys talk a lot.
Yeah. So we
Well, you guys are sisters, right? You said
we're sisters.
You guys are sisters.
Yeah, I'm the more feminine one. So yeah. We're always on the road. Like we go and do like installation with our job. Like we go
We're
out
always traveling far and stuff.
1 hour, 2 hour drives, and we're just talking and talking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, some of this shit's kind of interesting. Like, and then it came up like. I was like, hey, like a podcast would be fun to do.
This was like a 4-hour drive we were taking, and we were talking the whole time. And we didn't decide to do this until the way back.
Yeah.
We were like, we should just start a podcast.
And your brother and sister, right? So that's pretty fucking weird, though. Like, I can't talk to my brother that long.
Well, to be honest, I think that's why I thought it would work. Because like usually you want to make a podcast with somebody you agree with all the time, but I was like, nah, dude, like
it's
I want the drama.
It's actually better for us to like have like a drama and like debate about stuff.
We don't agree on shit.
Yeah, it makes it interesting.
Yeah. No, that's a
but fists don't start flying at any time, right?
Well, not yet.
No, okay.
Not on camera, at least. Not on camera.
That starts happening with my brothers. we start fighting and shit.
Well, what's the age gap between you two?
8 years.
Yeah, 8 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
So I take it Lou's the oldest.
Yeah.
Dude, come on, man. Do I look that old?
No. You just never say a lady's older. I've learned that from all these years.
That's very polite.
Always.
Very polite.
It's you just gotta. I just gotta play the game right.
Actually, she's like 22 years older than me. So
that's what's
up.
I'm kidding.
Good.
No,
so he's not wearing his lashes today. That's why.
I didn't get it. I couldn't get it an appointment.
Couldn't get it going.
I couldn't get an appointment in time.
So I know you guys. I heard you guys are your main sponsor is the Zamora Funeral or
Zamorano's Monument Company.
There you go. Because you guys work. I know you said that was your parents on the on your guys' podcast. Your sponsors. Dude.
Shout out, mom and dad. Shout out.
That's dope. You guys are able to have sponsors, man. That's dope. Get you guys started in your shit.
Got the old money.
Do they listen?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They'll watch all the way to the end.
Do they tell you anything?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our parents are our biggest critics, and I think honestly it's like cool because they would everybody would be like, oh, cool podcast, but my mom would be like, hey, I didn't like that, you should do this, hey, don't cuss as much, hey, don't switch this up.
No wonder you told me not to cuss.
No. But she'll like give me like she'll give us pointers,
right?
And I think like that's cool because and then my dad will also give like his pointers too. And I don't want like it's good that they don't lie to us because it's like will make us
like
better.
We want to like at least make it look like interesting and have it be listened to.
It's a family affair, man.
Well, I mean, they're invested, so they're putting money into
you should better work.
But we did kind of like lay the ground rules, like, hey, it's uncensored. Like we're gonna say about it, and all the time, a lot of the times when I like run their ad, I'll say like, hey, their thoughts and views have nothing to do with our podcast.
Right.
Our parents could not be any different from like they're completely different than
they're super conservative.
Yeah.
Like
like,
hey, modest people. You know,
I mean, they run a headstone company. How fucking?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
God damn, that's fucking just the thought of it is.
I'd fucking be depressed all the time. Like, I'm just fucking,
I think that's why we have like morbid sense of humor. Like you have to have like a sense of humor. If not, you'd be depressed, dude.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, and also I have to turn it off at work because like there'll
Sometimes
be like
it ends up being like we're joking around too much.
Yeah, and so
And
like
it kind of makes us feel bad that we're joking around about that stuff. But
When
you have
everybody's-
to have a good
but you can't be invested in every single situation. If you're like at a
'Cause,
funeral that
yeah.
like is like very emotional, you can't attach
Yeah.
yourself because then it'll just ruin your day.
Yeah,
It might even
okay.
ruin your week. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
yeah, I can't deal with that shit.
No, you can't be laughing while everybody else is over there like, fuck, we miss this
Be like,
motherfucker.
look at I bet you that's his girlfriend right there, bro.
Yo.
Damn.
Yo, did you hear?
you'd be surprised. There's some weird stories where like
there's some
people show up
crazy
to.
stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
the craziest shit you've seen
Let's see. I
that
think
you guys could talk about?
there
I
was
guess?
one time where we were burying somebody in Concordia, and I was like maybe like 17, 18. But the wife was there with her kids, and the girlfriend showed up.
Yes.
Yeah.
The girlfriend showed up, and they
She's
were like,
loyal.
Oh, dude, she's a
oh
loyal
no,
one.
she can't be here. She can't. They were going to call the cops and all this stuff, and then like we had to like kind of like make sure they were separated because it was
What?
it was getting a little feisty.
heated,
It was getting
yeah.
feisty for sure. Yeah,
That
yeah,
dude
yeah.
had the good dick then if the fucking if the old lady
Damn.
if the side chick showed up.
He's got the magic stick.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Damn.
That's the shit you dream about. When I die, dude, I want to feel fucking plethora of bitches just in my fucking face.
At least lie and say
Yeah,
that you
dude.
were, like, make
I
me
don't
look
care.
good and
One
shit.
tranny maybe. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, got it like that. You got it like that. You know?
Dude, one of these days.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
So did they end up staying through the whole service, or?
Did they enjoy themselves?
No, I
They
don't.
stayed like nearby.
I think we just
because they
told them
waited
like
till like everybody left to come
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
They went to LJ's and shit.
Yeah.
we're like
All the girlfriend's family left?
the girlfriends. Yeah, the
Yeah,
girlfriend and
she
her.
left and then
yeah, I think it was just a girlfriend and like a friend.
yeah.
Okay.
And they stayed to the side. We finished the funeral, and then we told them, hey, after everybody's gone, then you can give your condolences.
Yeah.
So that way we stay, civil,
Civil.
and shit. Because it would be like boxing in the middle of a graveyard.
Yeah.
Like, we
I
don't
would
want
let just
that.
shit happen. Fuck
Dude,
it.
if that was me, I would have been like, I would have borrowed somebody's baby. I said, Mijo wanted to say goodbye to his dad and just see what happens.
He looks nothing like him.
Right?
There's
Just-
nothing.
There's a little black baby, little dude
With red hair.
white.
Red hair and freckles.
The dude is buried his wife. Be like, yeah, he wanted to say goodbye to his
Yeah,
daddy.
dude.
He never got to meet
Yeah.
him. Oh, dude, let shit fucking happen. That way, everybody talks about your funeral. Yeah, because you can't be laughing at a funeral, dude. That's like the last, especially if somebody's burying your loved one. You want to be seeing somebody in the corner just fucking rolling
Right.
shit about,
Yeah.
or fucking on TikTok.
So seeing a body is nothing to you, right? Like,
Well, no, I mean, we have my uncle and other family members. They work in funeral homes, so
Okay.
they handle more of the dead bodies.
Yeah, the
actual.
body
oh,
part,
so you
yeah.
guys got it all covered.
Yeah, so they
Yeah,
they
so
do
we-
that.
All in-house.
We see the casket
We've seen
and
the casket.
mostly anything.
We also take out bodies, and that's where like I've taken out skulls and bones and stuff like
Why?
that. Yeah,
Really?
if they're
like,
gonna move them to like a
you wanna
different
move 'em?
cemetery or
Yeah.
different town,
But
state.
that's probably why it's haunted, man. They be disturbing the bodies and shit, not letting
Well,
the rest of
it-
people.
it's not just Concordia. Like we do all over, like all the cemeteries
that
like,
are in the
that are in
Yeah.
our area.
Uh-huh.
The disinterments are like they go to my dad. Like my dad has that. There's a headstone business, and then we do the funeral business. It's like a two different things.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad is more like the go-to guy for the funeral stuff. The disinterments, that's what they call them, like when you take the body out.
Mm-hmm.
And so we do that like as like a thing that my dad has been doing since he was a kid.
Oh.
So yeah, I've taken out bones. I've taken out
Do you take out the skull and
deteriorated caskets. There was one time where the family was there, and I was taking out the skull. And you got to be careful when the family's there, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
watching
shit's
every
gonna
move.
fall.
And I took it, and the skull broke apart, right? Because it was like a freaking.
Yeah, it's
it was a
older shit.
30-year-old body in the ground, 30 years.
Yeah.
So it just like. And I looked up and I was like, "Oh, fuck. What do you do?" You know what I mean? Like it's been underground for years.
Yeah.
Like the casket's completely deteriorated. Like there's nothing you can do. So
But at that point, man, I mean, he's not here no more.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
It's not that fresh.
Yeah.
the family didn't say anything. Like they were just like,
it's
"Oh,
just like an
okay,
awkward
yeah."
situation.
they're like, that's gonna leave a mark.
You want to keep half?
Yeah.
What half do you want?
Yeah.
This one?
So from all the different, I know you mentioned Concordia, all the different cemeteries. Which is the fucking freakiest one?
Haunted ones.
Concordia.
Concordia is like the one where we'll
It's
find like the most.
That's the one
weird
underneath
things.
the spaghetti bowl? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right off like a
That even looks spooky.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I've ever
that's
been
where
there.
all like the Fort Bliss fucking older people were buried before they started burying them.
Before
It was
Fort
it
Bliss,
was
yeah.
it was
right?
the first Fort Bliss cemetery. It was the original.
That's
Fort
where
Bliss
the
cemetery.
Llorona lives, right?
I'm sure of
used to
it.
tell me.
I think she moonlights there for sure. She
Yeah,
probably
dude.
did, yeah.
Spends the weekends, holidays. So what kind of crazy shit have you guys found there at the cemeteries?
You find like Ouija boards, you find like decapitated cats and stuff
What?
like that. Yeah, people just do witchcraft,
Yeah.
bro. And like it's
Or like, have you
pretty-
seen like the Blair Witch Project? Like
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
one with the
Like,
sticks
the
and
little
stuff. You find
monitos and
those
shit.
there.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Dude,
And so, what do you do with them? Do you just destroy them, or?
Yeah, we just don't
Can't
wear
touch
it.
'em.
Like I don't fuck with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even
Can't
touch
touch
that
'em?
shit.
Yeah, we'll get like a shovel
Get a
and just
shovel,
like
like throw it away somewhere.
Oh, it's
You
like
can't
handling
touch
a rattlesnake or some
Yeah.
shit.
it.
even though it won't bite you, it'll bite you like
Get it.
emotionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather not, dude. Because
Nah.
the moment one thing happens, whether it just happens out of the blue, you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Fuck
You
this.
start thinking about that.
I
Yeah.
can't have that shit, dude. That shit is wild. So fuck,
Dude,
dude.
I'm
So-
all fucking dripping on myself.
oh, that's all right, dude.
It's all right.
I like them wet.
Oh shit! Well, you're gonna love me, bro.
You did.
Damn, he stays wet.
It was a sister thing, right? It is a sister thing. You said.
I'm sorry.
I'm
dude.
not having my case at all right now.
No, not at all, dude. It's all good, bro.
We make people drool.
Yeah, it's Drew.
Yeah. Well,
That's brought to you by the
you
alcohol.
changed my name by Drew. That's fine.
Shit,
It's
I
brought
can't.
to you by the
yeah,
whiskey.
Yeah, it's already hitting.
Dude, look at the buzzed cup.
Dude,
We gotta get our little merch going.
so
you know what I mean?
my cousin
We
came
have, like,
through
the
with that.
Halloween
Shout out to AEI Designs.
Oh,
She came through with that. So if you guys want to hit
Nice,
up on
right?
the Instagrams,
Yeah.
and she'll hook you up with whatever you guys need.
Yeah, we bought some skulls like at Dollar General, and that's what we used
Yeah.
to drink out of in the podcast. Like,
Like the
Well,
candy bowls.
you got access to real shit.
yeah, but I just want to hollow out a real skull and just drink
Yeah,
out
I
of it.
mean, fuck.
Might as well, dude.
I know there's some unclaimed skulls out
You
there.
can-
Some
You can make pins from all the fucking arm bones and shit, hand bones.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
dude, you got all kinds of merch, bro.
I have teeth all over
Dude,
my
I got-
fucking necklace. And shit.
Oh, fuck.
Nah,
God
yeah.
damn. She got dark.
Yeah,
I
you,
can't do
you
that.
guys are getting a little crazy. Yeah, yeah.
Nah, dude, I'm down.
Yeah.
The fucking ears on your fucking necklace of fucking like what is it,
No.
Apocalypse Now?
Oh, no,
All the teeth
fuck
like a.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, dude,
No.
don't get us started. We'll go, we have mental issues. I really believe we were scarred at young.
Yeah, we're
at
one of
young
the
age.
we're
Yeah.
both. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you guys were around death your whole life.
Yeah.
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 Like I mean,
You could explain your fuck up. How about us?
Yeah, I know.
so have you guys ever been there at night, or is it just during the day that you guys are at the cemetery?
No,
we've
we've
been there at night.
You
Yeah.
guys haven't seen any
Yeah.
crazy shit?
I mean, you kind of hear like a whisper.
Yeah.
You'll see like a
Or
shadow
like you'll
move.
feel like, you know how when you feel like somebody's looking at you,
Okay.
Yeah.
or like if you like in your peripheral vision, you can kind of like see somebody standing there.
Mhm.
That's what happens.
And it don't freak you out or anything like that.
I think I'm just used to
Yeah,
it
you're
now
used to
it. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it just like gets easy to like. Well, they're not gonna hurt me because I've seen them before. So
Oh, they know you.
Yeah, when we were
Yeah.
young, like my uncle, my dad, they've always like preached to us like the living are more chance of hurting you than the dead. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The living can come and like shoot you with a gun. The dead is just gonna be like boo.
Oh, they just
you know?
constantly fuck with you.
Yeah.
Constantly.
yeah.
We need to go check that place
Yeah,
out.
because
at night.
we did a ghost tour, and I know you said you host the one
Yeah,
in
I got
Concordia,
one.
right?
I have one going on Saturday. I don't know when when this podcast is coming out, but
Yeah.
on this coming Saturday, the 31st,
Okay.
I'll be out there. I do the tour from 9 to like almost midnight,
Okay.
and I take you to like places. And it's not like the usual because there's other companies that do ghost tours at Concordia.
Mm-hmm.
This is 100% hosted by the Concordia Heritage Association.
Okay.
So one, you're also helping with fundraising money for the
For the-
cemetery to keep it beautified, like the desert area,
Yeah.
the desert section. We use money, the proceeds from that to
To go back into the
to go back into the
Okay.
cemetery. And
Do you guys go out there with like the equipment and all that shit too, or is it just
So-
Those meters
historical
and shit?
walkthrough?
so there's two people that it's me and another woman that she takes care of like the ghost hunting equipment. I'm not really educated on that stuff,
Okay.
but I take people to spots since I've been there since I was a kid. I take them to spots where I have like interesting stories or things that I know happened back in the day and stories that were told by my dad or by my grandpa to my dad. You know what I mean? So it's like passed down generations of stuff that happens at Concordia that
And there's some crazy stuff, honestly.
Yeah, like a normal ghost tour will take you to like John Wesley Hart and like the popular spots. But I kind of like to show people stuff that they had no idea happened there. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Is there any like restricted areas you guys can't go into?
The private ones. There's 3 private ones. They're the Jewish ones, and then the Masonic cemetery. We stay away from those because those are privately managed and owned.
Okay,
but during
they really get mad. Their ghosts stay angry.
They stay angry.
But the part owned by the county is the majority of the cemetery, and I take you guys anywhere there. Yeah,
because I know we had talked to dude, I can't remember this cat's name for the life of me. He was fucking cool as shit from the El Paso Ghost Hunters.
Yeah, he's awesome.
We had talked about it because I know they used to do one on Saturdays from like, what do you say, from like 10 at night to like 3 in the morning or some shit like that.
Oh yeah,
something crazy like that. And he was telling us that there's certain areas that is restricted to them that they can't go into because they're really like hot spots.
Oh,
like all kinds of shit.
No, hell no. I'll take you wherever the hell you want to go.
Oh, dude. So if you really want to die,
there's a chance for us getting possessed.
Yeah. I try to like scare people. Like I try to like tell stories that'll kind of like, oh shit, like kind of give you a little bit of chills.
If you need some extras, let me know, man. I got a mask and shit. I could get my hand out the fucking
out the ground and shit. Something like Thriller,
Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
hey, Beetlejuice. There it is. Dude, I told you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, because I don't. We did the tour when we're gonna have these guys on the podcast for the Paso Ghost Hunters. I think it was called Paso Ghost. I don't want to fuck up their name. They're going to get mad. When we went,
they're already mad at us.
We went. It was cool because we like the whole historical aspect about downtown.
Yeah.
And all that shit. Because it's crazy. Like all this shit that went downtown. The shit that people don't know. The underground park that people don't know about.
A lot of people got
like, there's a lot of crazy shit that went down.
Yeah.
And then so they're at the Gateway Hotel. That's their main. At the end, you go down there and they'll show you. They have shit. They have their little EMF readers or whatever the fuck it is, and lights and all kinds of
boxes and shit.
Dude, so of course, us being us, we're assholes, right?
Right.
Like if you wanna,
like I was just saying yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
he's a bigger asshole than me, but
because there's times where we had gone to a previous one and they're like, oh, bro, bring up your phone, bring you this app, and on this app it shows you if there's anything in front of you. And then let's talk. We'll get in a big square circle and let's ask a question and they'll give an answer. Yeah. And people are asking shit. Of course, nothing happens. Yeah. So me being me is like, hey, are y'all real or is this guy just fucking robbing us of our fucking money? Because we're just out here like,
well, we took
assholes.
that pre-show. Remember?
Yeah. So we did the pre-show, but that was a different company. So when we went this cat, we're downstairs and we're showing us the whole nine. And then this dude singled us out. He's like, hey, if you're in here, because there's in the area we're at, there's one dude who always lurks around. He said.
Yeah,
I can't remember the guy's name or what the story was. I think they don't even know like his background is because he speaks like in a French voice or some shit.
But is he the one that they offered the liquor to him? Or
yeah. And then so he's like, hey, if you guys are here, we have 2 of the podcast guys we're going to get on. Let them know you're here. We're sitting next to each other and somebody hit us in the back.
Okay.
Nobody was behind us.
Nobody was behind us, man. Yeah. And I don't believe shit.
No.
And he thought I hit him and he
vice versa.
And vice versa.
Yeah. So we looked at each other like, I was like, dude, what the fuck? And
getting mad at each other.
Yeah, I was like, hey, wait, what the fuck?
It was like someone grabbed their fingers and just
like slap,
slid them.
Yeah, kind of like slid and kind of push at the end.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
nobody behind us. I was like, yeah.
Now there's got to be an explanation about that, but I'm saying I haven't found one because there was no there's no strings or nothing.
There's nothing. Nobody behind us. We made sure nothing was there. Yeah. I thought it was one of the people that went with us, but they were in front of us. So we're trying to figure this fucking
and
thing
we
out.
turned to each other at the same time, like motherfucker.
So I don't know if it's that POS, the power of suggestion.
Yeah.
POS. I thought it was gonna. I thought you were gonna say something else.
Yeah. No, that's me. A piece of shit. Yeah, that's me.
It's a POS. There was a movie back in the day with my boy Samuel Jackson. It's called POS 51, Power of Suggestion.
Oh shit! I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Yeah, it was a drug. That's what I was saying. You put it so much in your head that you're like, hey.
You start to believe it.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I want to believe shit because I want to come back and haunt some motherfuckers. Because there's certain people that I could fuck with. Yeah. But I don't know, man.
I think a cool story that happened to me when I was at the cemetery one time. I was like maybe like 19, like probably right out of high school, and I was digging a grave, and it was after hours. And it was in one of those closed off sections where it was the private cemetery. And so I was digging, and it's a pick and shovel. So I'm out there by myself and
by yourself digging this shit.
Yeah. My dad, it was like dinner time. We were hungry, but we had to have the grave dug before, for the next day. Cause the funeral was the next day. So I was like, fuck,
some of these funerals are like, okay, they'll tell us like the day of, and they'll tell us like, okay, it's tomorrow morning.
Yeah, tomorrow morning. So you have to dig, and
so
depending on how hard the ground is and all that stuff, it takes a while to dig these holes if the ground's hard. You know what I mean? And like in the wintertime, it's like tougher and stuff because we just use pick and shovel since it's an old school cemetery. The graves are so close together.
Yeah, we can't have like
that
a
a tractor won't go.
Yeah,
it'll destroy everything.
Yeah,
destroy more than it'll.
Especially the grass and the trees and stuff. It's just everything gets in the way. It's just easier to do it by hand.
Yeah. So I was digging, and I got like maybe about 3 feet. So like my waist, I was like waist high, and then I would like crouch down, get a shovel, and then throw right, like you dig. I'm here explaining how to use the shovel.
So digging a hole. Digging a hole.
We get very in depth here.
I'll be very descriptive.
They have these things called shovels, right?
Stick with me. I'm gonna get to it eventually. How long is this podcast?
Hey, as long as
No, go ahead.
So
the story is.
So I'm digging, right, and I see a couple, an old married couple, and I still remember to this day what they were wearing. There was a lady wearing like a pink sweater with like khaki capris, old woman.
Okay.
And the gentleman was wearing like a Hawaiian shirt, like if he was on vacation and shit.
Oh yeah, that's where you go as a fucking cemetery.
And so they're walking in, and the entrance that they're walking in through is right off I-10. So there's no parking outside. You have to park inside the cemetery to come in through that gate. Okay. Like you can't just park on the gateway.
You just
right?
hop it. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well maybe they hopped the fence walking from L&J, but then like I'm digging and I kind of stopped paying attention, and then they were like maybe 15 graves down from me, like a not too far distance, but kind of far distance, like in the middle, in between. And so I finally, I started thinking, I'm like, they're too old to hop the gate. The gate's locked. It's after hours. And as soon as I realized that, I looked up and they were fucking gone, bro. Gone. Like I saw, and it wasn't like a ghost, like an apparition. It was, they looked like
people.
There was people bodies.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
I fucking, the hair stood up on the back of my neck. I jumped out of the hole, bro. I jumped 3 feet in the air.
Yeah.
And I fucking like ran. I did a lap around the whole cemetery looking for them because I could have swore they were there.
Yeah.
Right. And I was like, fuck that, bro. Like that was scary. And I was still like younger. So I was like, shit, that had never really like happened to me like that. So then I told my dad when he got back, and he just started laughing because like that shit happens to him all the time. You know what I mean? So he was just like, don't worry about it.
How often it happens.
Yeah.
Like,
and he just like shrugs it off, and I'm like,
oh.
And you're saying you don't really believe in ghosts yet? I'm saying I'm trying to understand. What do you have to see?
I'm kind of like you. I'm like, there has to be an explanation for that.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
See me, I'm like,
I need science.
If I saw some shit like that, I'm a believer.
If I'm
I'll start writing books and shit.
If I'm running around the fucking cemetery, I'm believing some shit,
bro.
That's some shit you have to believe in.
Yeah, that did scare the fuck out of me. So I'm more so of like, more than likely there exists, but
I've been the last day there.
But like,
you're just not sure. Maybe one more encounter.
I can't 100%.
Yeah,
prove
that grave would have stopped at 3 feet. So you know,
yeah,
it's as good as you gonna get.
And then I was just like kind of nervous, and then my dad comes back with like a cokes and tortas, and I'm like, fucking, you jump in the hole. I don't want to do this anymore.
Take me out. When in doubt, dude, the tortas always come through.
Dude, I was eating my torta just like thinking about life. You know what I mean?
I've had feelings where like people are like watching me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fucking up or doing something stupid by myself. Anyways, we'll leave it at that. So I'm thinking, shit. I'm like, damn, what if someone walks in? How do I explain this?
It'd be a little descriptive, like kind of like my shovel.
Bring out the gimp.
So what I was doing was I had my hand right here.
So I was choking myself.
My laptop was farther away enough that I could see, but not too close.
Yeah, you got to do that shit quietly. So what crazy shit have you had, Sonny?
I want to say I've had like the kind of same encounters, like because I'll cut the cemetery after it's closed. So sometimes it does take me like till like 7, 8, like when the sun's already going down, especially in the winter. And so I'll be just like passing through the rows on my tractor, and I'll see people like, I know it's real because even though I'm used to it, you feel like, I just saw that. Like, you know, like how he said, like the hairs stood up on the back of his neck. Like, that's how you feel, like goosebumps everywhere. Yeah. Like, you can feel that it was real. Yeah. So that happens. It happens a lot. Like, a lot.
Y'all still don't believe.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh, you believe it?
You're a believer. See, it only took one time for her. You need like 12 times.
Yeah.
I'm like a big time skeptic. Like, I've always been like, hey, you need to prove it to me on paper. Like, for me to like.
You're one of those kids that say, don't touch it, it's hot. Really?
Yeah. Yes, I'm one of the, I'm exactly
Hey, I'm one of those.
How hot is it?
Yeah, how hot?
Dude. So from your so going back to your podcast, I know you guys say you have an open forum similar to what we do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All holes barred, anything goes or whatnot.
Right.
from all everybody that you had, like, have you had a certain guest that you've had on that you're like, dude, the fuck were we thinking bring this motherfucker on? Like, what the fuck did we really fucking just do?
With all due respect.
With all due respect. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to say the person's name.
Right. We don't say the person's
Just
name.
say which episode.
Or what's it rhyme with?
It was one of the earlier episodes, but we were like, it was kind of just
this one.
It just didn't
Didn't flow.
It didn't click. It kind of seemed like that person was in not a very good mood.
Yeah.
And so it was just like, man, we're kind of like forcing our way through this. Sunny knows who I'm talking about.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it kind of offends her a little bit, but yeah, after the podcast, I'll tell you who it is. But yeah, it just didn't work. So and a lot of the times it's kind of me, like.
Kind of like
starting the topics,
and
then
trying to bring the conversation, like trying to keep the conversation going, basically.
And I kind of know when the podcast isn't going well when I'm like 90% talking or 80% talking,
right?
Because if Sunny's not into it, like if the guest isn't into it, Sunny right away she's not into it either. And so I'm like Sunny will. I'll start looking at her like
now I'm trying more. Now I'm like more into it. And I'm like, no, I'm like, you're right, like. If the person's not talking or the person's not into it, I'm going to try to also help you bring up conversation, help the conversation keep going, because then it's a boring podcast. Yeah. It's just Louis talking. I mean, it is normally just
Louis talking. You should just slap him in the back of the head. Bang!
Yo, you see, as you see here, we're just tearing shit apart here. Let's go fix my camera again.
So, yeah, but
knock this shit over. But you get violent when you drink, huh?
That's my first one, man. Hey, I had a fucked up week. But anyways.
But we haven't been like gone for that long. It's barely been like maybe about 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
So
and you guys are turning them out weekly?
We do weekly.
Yeah.
Every Sunday.
Okay.
Every Sunday usually is when we have a new episode coming out.
The Lord's Day.
So
the Lord's Day, yeah.
When they're not barren motherfuckers.
That's kind of where like the least amount of funerals happen. So we're like, hey, we have to record on Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday.
So when you guys are looking to bring on guests, like, what do you guys look for? Like, is there anything specific, or is it people that you guys already know, or is it just?
I think it's like if they have not that we already know them, but if it's like they have like an interesting, like something we could talk about together, or like something that we could keep conversation with. I think that's what we really like look for too.
Yeah. For the most part, we also have to like me and Sunny always have to like agree like to bring a guest on. I won't just say like, yeah, you can come on.
Yeah.
Even though like a lot of it is kind of like maneuvered by me. Like I won't say like, hey, we're having this guest on. I'll say, hey, what do you think about this guest? Yeah. And then we'll be like, okay, yeah, we can talk about this.
Because then we talk about like, okay, well, what can we talk about? Like, what is their platform? What are we going to do like together? And
so strippers are out of the question then, right?
Hey, right, bro. If they have clout, like if they're going to bring people to watch the podcast, bro, like, I don't care.
They got the best stories.
Yes.
Honestly, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
It would be so cool. I would be okay with that.
I think that would be fun.
There you go.
Then I got a stripper for you, dude. Our homegirl that we had on D.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, so this girl, not only was she a stripper, I think she's a tattoo artist now. Mm-hmm. She quit the life after 20 plus years.
Yeah,
it's
like, a rough life, man.
No, but not only that, but she's like into all the tarot, and she's like like she's into
cool.
like psychic.
She'll give you a lap dance and tell you your future.
Dude, she's told us some stories from the strip club.
The
that
worst
she's run
kind
into
of
shit. To like shapeshifters and shit like that. Like
Yeah, I mean that's where the sin is. You know what I mean? That's where the sin is. So like that's where the weird shit's gonna happen.
That's the best shit, dude.
Yeah,
you're possessed. You haven't seen shit yet, girl.
It's so crazy.
Shit.
Yeah, she had told us one time that she had a customer that came in that she had talked to for like an hour, and it turned out it wasn't even a person.
What
that
the
she was? Yeah, like when you would like shoot, like it was in the dark.
She's just talking to the salt shakers.
Yeah, so in the in the back, when you're in the back, you could see like a figure. It kind of looked like towards the end.
Yeah.
Kind of looked like a wolf at the end. And she was like, "Yeah, I got to roll." It's just fuck. Dude, I'm telling you want stories?
Dude, if I saw some shit like that, like where I had that talent or that gift, or
a stripper.
No, or the curse, whatever it was.
No, it's a gift and a curse. It's both.
To see through people like that, I wouldn't go outside. Fuck that shit. I don't want to see. I don't want to see no werewolves.
I don't know if like if it's true, but my dad, like a lot of people do believe it too. Like he's a big believer that he says that he feels energy like big time. Like he can tell when he doesn't think a person's like straightforward. Like he's like, hey, don't kick.
Yeah, they're full of shit.
Like he'll tell you like, hey, don't hang out with that guy. Like when I was growing up, like he was quick to know when somebody wasn't like
really
good, a good person.
Yeah, they opened up.
Yeah, so like that type of shit, like the energy stuff, like I kind of like, in a sense, I'm still a skeptic. Like, I don't 100% believe that he can do that. Mm-hmm. But a lot of the times it's kind of steered me in the right direction. So maybe
it's experience, man. He's been around some dirtbags before.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, and I think that's also had to do with educated wishes. You know
yeah, that's what it is. That's fucking crazy. So, do you guys on the podcast again, since it's an open forum, do you guys ever start talking about like fucking sexual shit?
Yeah.
See, we tried, man. But our little brother is behind the camera.
Yeah.
So how young is the little brother?
He's 14.
He's 14.
Oh, he's got to learn. He's got to learn.
It's funny.
Yeah, like we try to make it
funny.
Like we try to like not bring up like.
No, we don't get too graphic,
detail,
right?
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
But I mean, he's 14, and I was even like, he's not a normal 14-year-old. Like this dude drives. This dude, like he can drive standard. He rides a dirt bike. He can use the forklift. He'll drive anything.
Something way different.
And then
I was thinking way different when you said that.
He can drive what?
Oh no, he's not normal. He's got a helmet.
Does he wear a mouthpiece?
Well, he's the sound engineer, so like he's checking our levels.
Yeah, that would work.
You know what I mean? And he helps me with the editing and shit like that. So like he's pretty advanced for 14. Mm-hmm. And I was even like, you know, when I started telling my mom like, hey, it's inappropriate stuff. I said, Eric's on the internet. Yeah. Like if you haven't been on the internet,
he's not gonna hear from us. He's gonna hear from somebody.
Look at his search history.
I was gonna say,
I'm scared of
Eric probably knows more shit about me. More shit than me.
Like blue waffle.
You know what I mean? One time, I'm gonna tell you the story. It's fucking funny, and I don't think Eric's gonna appreciate. I think I fucking hit this thing.
No, you're good. Everything's gonna knock the fuck around.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. So I fucking
some bullshit.
Eric's probably not gonna appreciate this shit, but I'm gonna say
shout out to Eric.
Shout out Eric. But fucking,
we love you, man.
One time I was trying to like see how much he knew. Okay. About like the porn.
He told me about this. He told me that you made him very uncomfortable.
And so I'm like asking Eric
about the porn.
About the porn.
the porn.
Yeah. Porn. See how like I sound old and shit. But
yeah, you do.
The Facebook. And so fucking I'm kind of like prying at him, like giving him little questions. And then one time I asked him, I was like, hey, do you follow Mia Khalifa? Mm-hmm. And he looked at me, right? And he's like, what? I said, you know who I said?
He's got her starred.
And then I'm like, bro.
She's the most famous person in El Paso.
Yes. I said, you're watching porn, dog. And he just starts like, he like smiled but got red at the same time. And that's when I knew. I'm like,
well, he has good taste. I mean, she makes good movies. She's a great actress.
It's not bad.
She retired early, but
yeah.
You got to go early. Got to do the fans wanting more.
She went to UTEP, right?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird. Like,
really?
Yeah, she went to UTEP.
Yeah. What? I didn't know that.
That's the most famous person from UTEP right now, actually.
Yeah. Aaron Jones.
I heard the parties were off the chain.
Aaron Jones, they got shit on her.
Yeah.
No, man.
Maybe not.
That's royalty. Mia Khalifa's royalty, bro.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't look the way she does this.
But what kind of questions were you asking him? That's what I want.
I can't really remember, but I was like kind of
prying. He was making him uncomfortable.
Trying to make him uncomfortable.
He made him uncomfortable.
Yeah. But just to see like how much he knew, because I'm like, dude, like I was 14 once too. Like we were all 14.
Yeah.
You're like, do you know what the shocker is? Or you know what I'm saying? Like
shit like that. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Yeah. And he would just like,
when I do this, what do you think?
And he would just tell me to shut up. Like
Star Trek. Oh, never mind.
After we kind of knew about that, like after I kind of learned that, like I was like, Eric can be around for the podcast shit. Like it's not gonna matter to him. He knows about this shit. So like after we kind of knew he was on the know, you know, I would just like.
So are you guys? You guys aren't weirded out? Like if you guys talk about it like with each other, because like I think I would get kind of weirded out.
Yeah,
we were at one point. I think like this past year, I think we've gotten closer. We've gotten
closer, and honestly, like I don't really care. Like she's grown, I'm grown.
Yeah, I would say I don't tell him like a lot of things.
Sister, though, you know?
Like I still feel probably.
I'm not trying to find out like.
Yeah. You're not asking questions. You don't want to know a body count or nothing like that.
We don't want fucking specific.
Oh, we'll get into that.
No body count, no nothing like that, right? No. Okay.
I don't want to.
We'll get into that right now. Leave that to us. Leave that to the professionals.
Is it more than 10? Blink.
God,
blink twice.
Blink twice.
Blink twice. Don't look at them.
Hey guys, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back.
Is it 15?
Keep going.
Hey, you want to show them about the porn? This is how it starts.
This is how we're doing it, man. So rip this Band-Aid off.
Yeah, because I always have the thought, you know, if I'm doing some shit, and I know I'm not the most experienced motherfucker, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want my sister being like, damn, dude, like, I don't want somebody to be talking about like how they wore her out or some shit. I was like, oh, like I can't comprehend that shit, dog. I can't get that shit.
Honestly, like when we're joking around about that, it's mostly me joking and her telling me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
right?
because if he'll ask me a question, I'm like, why the fuck would you ask me
like,
that?
what would he ask? Like, what would he ask?
He asked me.
Don't get nervous.
Go ahead, girl.
That's all good.
I mean, I said it, so it's not like
bro.
earmuffs.
I'll turn your headphones
Let me
off.
put my fucking
earmuffs.
Oh wait, these
You
ones
can
work.
hear louder.
Yeah. Eric, listen closely.
I'm like, shit. Yeah, tune off.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Yeah. Like, what does he ask? Like an ATM or like, what does he ask?
He asked if I had ever tried anal. And
Ah.
I'm like,
We were
why
on
the
the right
fuck
track.
would you
Right track.
ask me that?
And what did you say?
And
I was
he was
probably
like,
fucking drunk when
I
I
didn't
said that
say
shit.
anything.
Ah,
I
that's a
maybe you were.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I was
Good
And
excuse.
I didn't. I was like, why would you ask me that? Don't ask me that. And he's like, you just answered me. You just answered. You
Oh,
just said
yeah.
that. You
No matter
have.
what you say, it's a wrong answer.
and then I did it to like shame her. I'm like, you're fucking disgusting, bro. Don't even look me in the eye anymore.
Dude, yeah, you
Because I
got
told him, you're going to ask me the questions, and I'm going to answer you no matter how uncomfortable it makes me feel.
Oh, no,
I'm
don't
going
do
to
that.
answer you. And so I told him, shut the fuck up.
So
You're
I
not going to
kinda-
want to know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all.
That's yeah. So I stopped.
right.
After I hear that, after I hear that shit, I stop. I'm like, all right, yeah, this is where
You
we're
don't want to
going.
push your boundaries.
Yeah,
anymore.
this is it. This is
No,
enough.
you can't
Yeah.
fuck with a
Yeah, I
woman,
don't
dude.
Nah, bro.
These
Nah.
girls, they go for the jugular,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
They don't fuck around.
Hey, Sunny's pretty private, bro. So like, I don't
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
much about her. Like, nobody knows much about her, honestly. To
Just
be honest.
her.
Like,
That's good.
Yeah, for the first time, like recently, like she introduced us to a guy, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, you do that?
They thought I was
For
gay.
the longest
They
time,
thought you were gay?
For the longest time, we thought she was gay. Like, I was trying to break it to my mom. Like,
If I was a
suddenly,
woman,
like,
I'd be gay.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all.
Nothing wrong with that.
so and it wasn't
see what
nothing
they
wrong
say.
with that, but like we were just like, hey, bro, just tell us, like you like girls, right? And she's like, dude, shut up, I don't like girls, and I'm like,
How do you know you don't like girls, though?
Because I
Okay.
was never, I guess, I've never been asked that question.
she's like trying to have a
Think about
she's
it.
having a
I
hard
was
time.
like, huh.
Yeah.
Well, because I was with my best friend for like, we were together for like 9 years. We were like always like 24/7 we were together. And so that's why they thought that we were together. But I
Yeah.
was never interested in her like
Good
that.
way to go around that question. she avoided
No,
that.
that-
She matrixed the shit out of that. She's
means
like,
that means that there was an experiment.
She's running for office.
That's what that means. Yeah, that's exactly
That's a
political.
politician. That's a political.
Yeah.
That is the most
I'm
political
good.
answer
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
good job.
She's baby Kamala. Done.
Oh, no, you gotta
I don't think
get
you
a
like
better
that.
props to that. Dude. Kamala's retarded. Kamala needs a fucking helmet.
I can't think of a Republican woman that I want to talk about.
Oh, no, they're all crazy.
They're all, it's because all the politicians
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
fucked up in this.
Oh, what's that? Marjorie.
Marjorie
Green?
Oh,
Marjorie
my
Taylor.
God.
That lady's wild.
She is
Wild.
They're all. Dude, they're all.
She's
all
not wild.
crazy.
She's fucking crazy.
They're all
crazy.
fucking nuts.
Yeah, they're all wild, bro.
They're
I
all
think,
fucking
and
nuts.
if you are gonna be in that profession, you have to be a little bit off your rocker, bro.
AOC.
Oh yeah.
AOC is fucking weird. Like they're all
hot.
weird. Yeah, she's kind of bad.
But
You know what I mean?
she's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
No, dude, if you could get a fucking bartender from Applebee's to fucking be a senator,
That's
fuck yeah,
crazy.
that's fucking.
Well, look at that guy that when
Dude,
they
Jesse
made
the Body Ventura was a fucking governor. He was a fucking wrestler for Minnesota.
Dude, he is
yeah, I
the
mean-
weirdest guy.
He is a
Look,
shit.
there was an actor for president, Reagan. He was an actor.
But honestly,
You know what I'm saying?
I kind of feel like a crazy guy because like Ventura is a little more like radical, but whenever he talks, I'm like, God, this motherfucker makes a lot of sense.
He's got
for
some
reason.
shit.
No, he
dude.
is.
Am I
Yeah.
stupid? Like, am I crazy too, or what? Because I
No.
kind of agree with him sometimes. I'm like,
Yeah.
It's. I mean, I like with us, we don't ever agree on shit. So like, I'll try to push his button because I know how he gets fucking. This dude gets nuts, right?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I don't care like that.
Oh, you
Like,
care. You care. Look, you get all swollen in your chest right now. You fucking care.
I don't
He's
care.
like, I don't fucking care. Yeah, you do.
I don't fucking care, bro.
hold on, switch seats. You guys are gonna arm wrestle real quick. Let's get you guys.
No,
to
no,
arm
no.
wrestle.
Fucking, I don't want none of that smoke.
Yeah, because it's yeah. You
Hey.
can't talk about it, man.
Dude, shout out to that shirt. I saw
know,
that shirt out there.
yeah.
Look at
Dress
that's
Comfy
actually-
915. One
That's
of our first people that came through. All our merch. Shit, actually, all the shirts I wear are just basically them.
That's a death in the hoodie right there.
There you go.
That's
We
exactly
got
why it
worked.
food.
I saw it. I was like, yeah, I gotta put this on.
That
This will
is dope.
work.
That is dope.
Yeah, dude.
I saw that skeleton, and that's kind of where I took inspiration when I drew it. I drew it.
So
It's
you bit her shit.
well, I don't know if I bit that, but I found that decal online, and that's what I kind of used, and I
Okay.
like,
Okay.
He like
changed
redid it
myself,
himself.
redid it
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, no, it's dress comfy 915, dude. They come through with the
I like that shit.
the dopest shit. Anything you could come up with, anything you could think of, dude, they'll come through for you.
That is dope.
And I know you had one of the other people, the one who did our logo, actually, 915 Fly.
Oh,
Yeah,
Fly,
915.
yeah. Shout out to
Dude.
those cats, dude.
We love 915. 915, they sponsored the last podcast. They hooked us up with some merch and shit. So
Right.
It was
Yeah.
real cool. And I think come Hoodie's hoodie season will probably help us with their shit. But yeah, man. Adam and Bob out there, they're dope, bro.
Yeah,
like, I have nothing but nice things to say about them. They're
all the shit is fucking fly, dude. Everything that we've seen, we've been chatting with them off and on, even when we had the last podcast. Yeah. But when it came time to come through the new logos, like, yo, I got to reach out to these cats, see how we could put it together and shit.
Yeah, he's pretty talented. Yeah, Bob and Adam are pretty talented.
There's gotta have them on one time.
There's all kinds of people that we have, man. El Paso has a lot of fucking people that people don't know about, man, that are super talented.
Yeah. I honestly, like, coming onto the podcast scene, like, I kind of, it opened the doors to people, like, we're like, oh shit, like,
or like the small businesses and
stuff,
like
businesses,
the people who have like an interesting story of why they started what they're doing and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, even like just like the podcasts that are happening around here.
I know. Yeah,
I saw you guys. I saw like I know the Bro Monroe guys. I know the Takeover.
Yeah, 915.
Takeover 915. Like, yeah, man. Like, those guys are all like, I'm like, oh shit. There's a lot of
heads.
A lot of little podcasts going on here.
There's a lot of heads.
Not even little podcasts. A lot of these dudes have a big following. Like, that's pretty dope. I'm all about, like, I know that there's there's competition, and I'm all about, like, I grew up like around sports, so I love being competitive, but I love friendly competition. Like, I love, like, the fact that you guys invited us on, man. Like, hey, shout out to you guys. Like, that's cool. Like, I would have never thought, like, hey, maybe they might not like to want to have us, but I'm like, shit,
no,
you never. It's just, like you said, you never know,
love,
dude. The way we've always seen it, man, is that, you know, always, like you said, competition wise and whatnot. You always want to be, oh, I'm better than this, I'm better than that.
Yeah.
The only person I'm ever competing with, honestly, is myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. No matter what anybody's doing, you know, you could do something that works for you. Yeah. It's like, I don't think I can do that.
There's room for everyone.
Yeah. There's enough food right here, y'all to say.
And the podcast is so freaking broad that, like, what we do on Death in the Hoodie isn't even though we're kind of like open subject like you guys, it's like, it's different. Like, we run things a little different, and like everybody has, like, there's their own piece of the pie for everybody. I feel like, and I like that. There's some people that are like not wanting to be, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Everybody thinks they're higher than what they are.
Yeah, I think we ran into.
Yeah, we run into a few, but yeah, dude, like you said about, like, our main whole reason we did it together is that we wanted to showcase a lot of talented people here in El Paso. Small businesses like Just Comfy 915. My boy Gus at Old Sheepdog Brewery.
Great guy, man.
We got to go back and make another beer. So for our last podcast, we would host yearly. We would do a fundraiser, and during the summer, we'd have pillow fights. Like, fucking full on pillow fights, rings,
with the ring and everything.
Night.
Yeah,
we would create a beer with Old Sheepdog. We'd grind everything. We'd make it ourselves. Yeah, and then we'd fucking sell it out.
He'd put us to work, man.
Yeah, he put us to work. Put us to work.
You learn
free labor,
dude. That's badass.
So they, like, the last one that we did for Kayla Gomez, the boxer from here from El Paso. She was going to the Olympics, so we raised money. All the money we had raised went straight to her to get her to the Olympics. Pay for whatever she's got to pay for.
That's dope, man.
You know, it's always something that we feel like we always have to bring on. We had
then the year before that, we did for
the Paso Children's Center.
Yeah.
So that was fucking dope. And like I said, dude, it's
great turnout.
It's about getting everybody else known. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people have this mentality here in El Paso, which is a thing that we always talked about, is when they think about El Paso, they always see, like, the Kill Bill. When they mention El Paso as like a little dust storm city with fucking tumbleweeds and number of rednecks, and it's the furthest from the truth. We just had Khalid that fucking blew up from here. You had we had our boy
Aaron Jones.
Yeah, we had Aaron Jones. You had Cassandro Exotico. I don't know if you guys have seen his movie. He was the first flamboyantly, openly gay wrestler, luchador.
From here?
Lucha Libre. He's from here.
I didn't know that.
He had a big movie.
Yeah, he made a movie. It's on Amazon right now. It's called Cassandro. Gael Garcia stars as Cassandro. But
big
shit,
deal,
we had the fucking Eddie.
Great movie.
We had Eddie
Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero, the whole Guerrero family. Yeah. Dude, I mean, there's so much shit that people don't fucking know. Oh, yeah. You know, and it's cool when we're able to get in contact with these people. Like I said, with Old Sheepdog, we celebrated with them twice, right? Yeah. We did our 100th episode. We did like a 4-hour podcast there, just drunk as shit.
Yeah.
I still haven't. That one was a blur, man.
That was
wild.
That
was fucked up.
Fun.
Yeah, but I mean, because that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Everybody getting together and fucking helping
Chopping
each
it
other.
up. Yeah, love that shit.
You know, because if you can't, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
If you're afraid, like you said, something you guys do that works for you guys might not work for us.
You're right.
Yeah.
Just because of the personalities that we are. You know what I mean? Because we're just stupid and retarded, and you guys are a little bit more censored and like down to earth. Like we don't give a fuck.
To a certain extent, I feel like we give a fuck with like we give a fuck, but we also like
we also
to a certain
try to
extent
make it well, it's what we believe is what we like. What we believe, like I'm not gonna like care if somebody else
doesn't like what we're talking about, or doesn't like that we're talking in a certain way. Like we try to keep the conversation more for us and like make it entertaining and make it like it's all about like, hey, putting out the product that people want to listen to. Like if I feel like something's not gonna be like good, then I won't do it. You know what I mean? Like so. But
we also have our random ass conversations.
Where we just go off and we just talk about shit.
Do you guys pay attention to like the fucking the stars and shit, the rating or feedback you guys get back from people, whether positive or negative?
Not the comments, not really. No? To be honest with you, like we had an episode where because every episode we'll have a guest, and then it'll just be me and her talking shit. And then another one where we'll do a guest, and so that way we can talk about shit that we want to talk about, and not like waste a guest's time. Right. One of the episodes, it was just me and her, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go through like all the hate comments that we get on YouTube Shorts. Okay. So YouTube Shorts is different. Like it's like Instagram Reels and TikTok, where it's just like the short videos. So I'll take a clip and I'll put it on there. And then like kind of like say, and like
it will come up on like random people's recommended, so you can go to like the page and like go see like what they're out.
But before the podcast, I never used YouTube Shorts. I just knew it existed. Right. So I was like, well, fuck it. Like since we're on YouTube anyways, I'll just upload some of these so that people can come to our page. Right. And people on YouTube Shorts are fucking ruthless, bro. They are fucking ruthless, dude. Like, and we had a whole like half
about like our podcast. It was about like our looks or our
looks, our weight. Bro, just talking mad shit. Like, and
you gotta have a thick skin for that shit.
Like YouTube Shorts is like, they just fucking go in on you. Yeah. And I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know, because TikTok has like a little more friendlier community. Instagram is more people like local. Right. You know what I mean? But YouTube is like, it goes out to the world. Yeah. Right. Out there. And so like there was like, we went through like a fuckload of comments on that podcast where we were reviewing, talking like how they were saying like how fucking fat we were. What? And like it was like, damn, like you guys have type 2 diabetes and shit. There was one where it was like I was making like a joke about like when you're trying to like insult somebody, right? Like instead of saying like, yeah, bro, I fucked your mom, like you really get under somebody's skin if you say like, I fucked your dad. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I was trying to sell that like as like being a better insult. Yeah. And I put that clip up, and then this guy was like, what a fucking waste of my, like what a waste of 2 minutes of my life. This guy is a fucking idiot, and he's broke too. And I read that shit and I'm like, how do they know I'm broke? Well, if they know I'm broke, then I must be an idiot too. Like this guy's spitting facts, honestly, right now. But
those are the best ones, because I mean, it's one thing to see it, right?
Yeah, I don't remove them. I just we were just making fun of each other and shit.
Yeah, it's one thing to see the fucking comment be like, or see the short and be like, all right, whatever. But to actually have the fucking, to get pissed, be like, you know what? I got to tell these guys something. Yeah. So they got to watch it like 8 more times.
Yeah. And he took the time to write that shit.
Yeah, he took the time to write some shit.
There was one guy.
That's how you know that they cared at some point.
Yeah, you're a fan. The guy that commented the type 2 diabetes comment.
That's fucking
He's
funny.
Following us.
He fucking subscribed.
That's fucking
hilarious. This motherfucker subscribed to us because
he even commented like on another one weeks later
about diabetes. Also,
no, he's like, hey, the next podcast you guys should have a workout episode so you guys can like lose some weight.
Yeah,
and it was like literally like 2 podcasts later.
Dude, can you imagine how fat they tell us?
Oh, that's why I go wide lens. That's why they say the camera adds.
Can we move this table a little bit higher?
Just show the hairline.
The Talking Heads podcast.
My fucking hairline's all fucked up.
We should bring puppets out next time.
Hey, there's an idea. The Talking Heads. Interesting. No, that's interesting. Yeah, because like you said, to have the fucking time to be like, this motherfucker, to get that angry that you're gonna write something. God damn, I wish we had that kind of anger.
This drink is going down good.
On the first episode, Sonny had like a joke where we were talking about girl math.
Okay.
And that shit went fucking viral.
It don't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. But she was trying to explain to me what girl math was, because I didn't really understand it.
Because it makes sense. Like,
you have to mansplain a lot of things to your sister?
I mansplain things, she womansplains things. You know what I mean? So like we're kind of keeping each other.
So you got to correct her.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I let her out of the kitchen so that she can record the podcast.
Exactly.
Hey, I was about to say, shout out to your significant other that let you out the kitchen today. I know it's late.
I know, man.
It's time to feed.
He's very secure.
He's very. Hey, appreciate that.
He's
homie.
living a good life. He's chilling. He's fine. He's playing his game. He's good.
Appreciate that, homie.
It's fine.
Appreciate that.
But yeah, man. So those comments, I just told Sonny, I'm like, stay away from those fucking comments.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, you don't want to read what they're fucking saying about you.
Honestly, and I never really had I never wanted to go and look at these comments until he was like, hey, let's read them. And I was like, well, I didn't even know. Like, you're somebody if you're getting hate comments. Like, that's my thought process.
Yeah. like how far along in the episodes did you finally think, like, you know what, I think we're doing something good here?
When we finally realized, like, it was, like, fun to do. Like, we wanted to keep going.
We wanted to keep doing it. Yeah. Because, like, the first 3 were, like, forcing ourselves to do it.
Because we're like, nah.
Well, you're trying to find yourself.
Yeah, let's try to find, like, what we're going to talk about, like, what we're going to do and stuff.
And then it would just be random, like, people would, like, that we knew, even though we were posting it on our social media, they're like, dude, I watched the whole fucking podcast. Like, it was so funny. Like, we had a great time watching it.
Those comments are cool, too. Like, we had, like, good comments
Yeah.
where it was like, yeah, like, I'm glad I found this podcast because it's actually really interesting. Like, it's cool to see, like, the dynamic between the two of you guys.
That's fucking dope.
I think one of, like, the fucking, like, kind of, like, we got, like, super excited about, well, maybe I did more than her because I'm older.
Oh, yeah.
But,
you look a little moist.
We were moist.
What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
Pause.
What did it pause? Hold on. What was it?
You got a lot of moisture.
He took me off. He took me off the track.
You gotta throw him off here.
He got shy. Look at
It's
it.
really I'm
He got red.
blushing, dog.
He liked that compliment. He liked it.
It moved.
You know what, babe? I am moist.
I don't know. I'm a little bricked up right now. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what we do.
Anyway, I fucking. So we were talking about MC Magic. I don't know if you guys know MC Magic, right?
Yeah, MBK.
No,
fucking he mad hits like in the early 2000s.
Back in the days.
Back in the days.
Nasty Boy Click, I think he was with.
Oh, that's like that Cholo hip hop.
Yeah, Cholo vibe shit. Like,
yeah, I skipped that.
I'm not like the hugest fan, but like
but you are.
that was like back in the day. You're like, hey, summer nights and shit like that. Like,
Yeah. All right.
I don't even know if that's a song, but like that's the era he's
that's
from.
what you like, though. That's what you like, though. That's a song you like.
I'm fucking not going anywhere with this shit. So
it's all right.
I was talking about because he goes live on TikTok.
Okay.
Like he's got a pretty good following still, obviously.
Okay. Right.
And he has a radio show when he's live and shit. And so I was talking about that on our podcast, and I was talking about like people call in and request like the cholos and shit. Like, shout out to
La Susi.
To La Susi.
Lasani.
So they like request live songs and shit, and he plays them. Like he doesn't just play the song, he fucking plays it on the keyboard and he sings.
Oh, okay.
Well, so you got some talent.
So I posted that clip on TikTok, and he fucking liked it. He followed us and he commented like muchas gracias, like all this shit. And I was I was like, oh fuck, bro. Like I called Sonny, I'm like, bro, you're not gonna fucking know who just commented on
who's that?
Yeah. She's like, oh, that fucking guy that you were talking about, that Cholo you were talking about on the last podcast.
Who? Kid Frost
Kid Frost kills it.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, that was like kind of like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. Fuck yeah.
Hey, so something I want to talk to you, Sonny. Since you're a woman. more woman than your sister.
Fucking news to me. That's news to me.
I heard in your last podcast you've got a dark fucking mind. You've got a very vengeful fucking spirit in you. When you're talking shit about some fucking marbles and a gas tank, you're talking about how to fuck up some people.
Yeah.
What ideas do you got for our people out there? If they've been done wrong by somebody, how could they fuck somebody up?
Let me go check my car, man.
You better watch your car.
How could you?
I'll give you the same tips I put on mine. I was like, we have to slash 3 tires instead of 4 because insurance won't cover it if it's just 3 tires. Because if you do 2, then it's like, okay, you could have run over something and like came back over it. If you ran over all 4 of them are all messed up, then something happened. You ran over something like those spikes on the floor or whatever.
Yeah.
3
That's
is not possible.
Dark.
Yeah, so the insurance won't cover it.
What?
You can't run over. You can't mess up 3 tires on like by accident.
Uh-huh.
So insurance won't cover it. So and if you put marbles in the gas tank, it'll make the worst sound all like forever. And it'll be so expensive to find because they'll never think to look for the marbles in the gas tank.
Fuck.
And it'll be like you'll spend like an arm and a leg looking for something before they even find it. They won't find it.
Yeah, and it doesn't even fuck with your engine. It just makes a lot of noise.
Yeah, it doesn't mess with your
Dude,
engine,
that's why probably my shit's making all kinds of noise.
But that says that the gas, that should say in the tank, though.
If you're fucking with some toxicos, bro, that's
because that should say in your tank.
You're going to find a lot of people.
So how many times have you done that marbles?
I can't.
I mean, you can either
like
like
a bag of marbles, or like
for all for just like safety purposes. It was just an idea. I haven't
okay.
done it yet.
So is there a third one out there that you haven't thrown out yet?
So there's this spray can that takes off paint.
Okay.
So if you spray your car with it, it'll take off the paint. It'll peel off your paint.
See, you fucking with people's cars and shit. Like
insurance won't cover that either because you can't prove that it was tampered with. It can just be sun damage.
So if somebody uses
a
spray can,
circle,
okay, so it works good.
Oh.
They got you, bitch.
How long does it have to marinate for?
Yeah, dude. Sooner or later they get so into that. Oh yeah, let me tell you,
you can leave it on for like an hour, and the paint's gone.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Dude, this is
that's fucked up.
How much research goes into this?
And why so mad and angry?
Yeah, I mean,
Sunny is like 90%.
I haven't done anything yet.
To this dude, to the new dude.
I have to write all this stuff down just in case.
Yeah.
But you would do
a hate book. You got a hate book.
Yeah, she takes names.
I'm a good person until you.
See, I'm more scared of a hate book than a spell book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could do all that other shit, put a spell on me, but don't fuck with my car.
Right.
You running around with marbles and
you should be more afraid of the living people than the dead people.
Yeah, that's
I'm not gonna tell you who, but
no, dude, women are crazy, man.
It's because the thing is, like, you're gonna mess with a good person until you mess them up completely, and then that's when I'm not a good person.
Yeah, but
anymore.
it doesn't take much to turn women crazy.
No.
I mean, that's
not answering the phone,
or I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Like,
huh? Oh, you say, huh?
Yeah.
Over.
Okay. Oh, you weren't listening.
You know, just breathing.
Fucking get that spray can.
Just the fact that we're breathing.
The worst shit is like, oh, wrong bitch. Oh,
yeah. Where's my canicas? Where's my canicas?
Well, it's because like you gotta get your shit
I
together.
hate that shit, bro. It's like it's not my fault. You have a bad memory. I'm fucking telling you a story. And you're like, no. Like, I'll tell my wife, like, well, that's the wrong bitch, bro. I'm like.
No,
that's what
you tell them. Not talk about anything.
That's what you tell them. That's why you need to be the right bitch.
Yeah.
You need to be the right bitch and pay attention to the shit when I talk to you.
If you start acting right, I don't have
matter of fact, Daddy looks hungry.
Love me a sandwich right now.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, dude. So if your kids ever come by and say, Dad, I can't find the canicas, dude, you're fucked.
Yeah,
you're fucking fucked.
Shit, yeah, bro.
Dude, that's some crazy. Like, I heard it, I was like, who hurt you? Like, who fucking hurt you?
You need a hug. You need a hug, man.
You just gotta have it like in the back of your head just in case, you know. Like
you need Dr. Phil in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
just in case.
She's always been like a psychopath, bro. Even when we were kids and
you used to burn cats when you were younger.
Oh yeah, that explains the headless cat over there.
Yeah,
that was you, dog. She wasn't there when you found it, right? Yeah.
Oh shit. I treat animals better than I treat people.
Oh yeah, she's a big animal. Yeah.
I will never hurt. I will never hurt an animal. But my brother.
But you'll cut a motherfucker.
I feel like women that are like big like animal lovers are like red flag, bro.
Oh yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if they collect crystals and shit, that's also red flag. Let me tell you.
Okay, now you're
she
just calling me out.
She does both.
Now you're just calling me out.
You have chakras.
What's up with crystals? Like,
it's just like an energy. It's like a different, like you're supposed to feel like a different energy with it.
You swallow them motherfuckers or what? Like, what do you do with them?
She puts them in a gas tank.
You put them in
she put them in a gas tank.
So you walk around with rocks in your pocket and shit? Like, case there's a rock fight.
You never know what shit's gonna go on.
I come prepared, bitch.
Do you get that from your pops? Because I know you said your pops has that energy and shit. Do you get that from him?
It's kind of derivative, I think.
Yeah, I think that's where we kind of like we'll share like that type of thing because I like that he likes the energy type things and stuff because I think it makes a difference. To
I don't fuck with it. I don't get it. I just kind of stay away from it.
I'll believe you.
I just stay away from women in general. That motherfucker's wild, man.
I still don't believe in ghosts. Shit. I don't know about crystals.
Motherfucker had a ghost hit him and he's like, that shit ain't real. You gotta be something out there.
Yeah, there's an explanation. There has to be.
I'm not that much into it, but I wanna believe that there's an easier way to feel energy like that.
Okay.
Stick your finger in a socket. Feel some fucking energy. You see some wild shit.
Put a fork in that outlet over there.
Your hair will really stick up on that motherfucker.
So are you like one of those what are those people in the horoscopes and all that shit? Like, I'm a fucking
Astrology.
Libra,
No.
and so I'm sorry I act like that. So no, bitch, you just
I'm
crazy.
I'm not that much into it. There are some zodiac signs where I kind of know more about them.
Like typical Scorpio.
Like, yeah.
Right.
Like
That's
a Scorpio, Taurus, Leos, Aries,
That's all
and
bullshit.
Geminis are more what I know about. I don't know about the rest of them, to
That's
be
all
honest.
bullshit.
Yeah,
They're all fucking
Pisces
lies.
are pretty perfect.
Oh, I'm Pisces.
All that.
My
shit's
wife,
are
my
lies.
wife's a Pisces.
Yeah. So you guys are into that. So you're into that too.
No, I just happen to know that.
You're
You
into
just happen to know
Pisces.
that
because she's fucking
She's
told me
into
several
it too.
times. Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
You don't want to fuck with me. I'm a Pisces,
Right?
bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
I put marbles in your
I know
shit.
I'm a Leo because she's told me and my wife told me. So
I can swim, motherfucker.
yeah, I don't fucking get it. I don't get it, but
Nah, I've never understood that people blame other shit. Like, it's 'cause,
Don't you know I'm a
I think that goes
mermaid?
back to like
I'm a mermaid.
the power of suggestion. Like
Yeah.
I think it goes back to that.
If it
shit.
makes you feel better, I guess. Whatever. But I mean, you crazy. You crazy.
You know
You
you
can spin
believe
all
it.
kinds of shit.
Yeah, he does.
You know you believe it.
I don't know, maybe-
How many
play
crystals
around.
do you have?
Maybe me being like
He does.
So
I'm sure he
like,
does.
So like doubting about it is the Leo in me. It's probably.
So how many crystals do you have, Lou?
You know what, man? I left
Not
them at
crystal
home.
meth. Not crystal meth.
I was gonna say we can spark it up later.
We ain't smoking rocks.
Just
We're
start
not smoking
scratching
rocks.
on it.
She throw rocks.
Yeah,
She
throws
don't throw
rocks.
rocks.
We don't smoke
My
rocks.
blood's a little itchy right now. Now that you're talking about it, not you mention it, I'm itchy.
Walk around with a backpack with a
I've hit
slingshot.
some around his house, to give some
What?
some different energy and different types of houses.
Do you really?
Yeah, there's one in the restroom, so he lets
Shut
him
the
go
fuck
easier.
up.
Double
You're lying,
shitties,
bro.
Oh, fucking.
What's this 8-ball mean?
That's right. Why? That's the wrong kind of rock.
rock?
That explains everything.
All right, so there's something that we've been wanting to do. We've been trying to do since we started, but I always forget. There's a little game we're gonna play. It's called "Is It Racist?"
I'm not taking my clothes off.
Love it.
So I'm gonna give you a word, and let me know what you guys think. Is it racist or isn't?
I'm going to answer now. It is. I'm gonna
If you gotta think about it, then maybe.
The first question, Louis.
if you gotta
is he
ask,
racist?
that shit's racist as fuck.
Yeah.
No, I'm just asking.
Okay, all right.
Let's see. I like this.
So, because I know you were, I know you're an English major, right?
Yeah.
You're into So we do a little bit of homework here. And
There it
there.
is. Yeah.
But
I didn't finish though, so
All right.
You
So-
thought about it.
I
He
thought
thought
about
about
it,
being.
yeah.
So this is the.
I'm
first,
an astronaut. I thought
So the
about
first word. So the first word. Let's see if I can hear it out here. Hold on.
Snigger.
Oh no. I heard it.
it. What?
Snigger.
Snigger.
Oh,
Racist or not?
that's close enough.
Ah.
It's racist or not?
It's close enough for me not to
That's
repeat it.
close
I'll say it for you. I don't give a fuck.
It's racist.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Use it in a sentence.
Snigger.
Is that an actual word, or are you just like?
This is an actual. So the
Man, they gotta pronounce that S a lot better than that.
They don't have to go hard on the ER.
Yeah,
Yeah. I heard the R like.
So the dictionary, it's a laugh in a half suppressed, typically scornful way.
Isn't that
That's
a
the
snicker?
definition. Same thing, but it's actually used with
With the
that
G.
No wonder they
Say it, motherfucker.
IGR.
Yeah, he's snickering. Yeah.
Snigger.
Oh God.
I
Yeah.
heard snicker.
So
I feel like it might be like Mike Tyson saying.
They're
that.
I think she's
Actually,
saying it
in-
wrong.
they're in
She's racist. Whoever said that.
this is actually from the fucking dictionary. So
Yeah, I've never heard that word, but I've heard
I've
snicker.
heard snicker.
Snicker.
Yeah, but maybe that's like the
Actual
past tense or like
term
the
of it.
future tense or some shit.
okay, yeah, no, but they say they could go.
Like
You could
cacti.
use them.
Cacti, syllabi.
All right, so here's the next one.
Niggardly.
That's.
Yeah, that's close, bro. Honestly,
I mean,
I would never
it's
use.
too close.
Yeah, I would never use that word in a sentence, but it means ignorant, right?
No, so the actual word means ungenerous and stingy.
There's got to be some racist roots, though. That's racist.
There's a
roots,
joke there.
I'm
yeah,
sure there
that
is.
I can't use. You
But-
know, but
That's like the master bedroom and shit like
Actually,
that.
that's actually that is one of the words that are.
wait. So
So master bedroom was racist.
can I see? How do you spell that word?
How do you think? How do you think it's spelled?
Yeah.
How
That's
about
you.
that? Let's put that on
Okay.
you on Death in a Hoodie. How do you
No.
think you spell the
It's not Louis.
word?
It's not Louis, not me. That's
Okay,
not
let's say, all right, shit.
Niggardly.
Say it again.
Niggardly.
Fuck. I'm gonna.
Oh.
That's it. We're
Yeah,
gonna get.
that's
We're
it.
canceled.
How
We're as
would
good
you?
as canceled.
How would you spell that, my friend?
And
I don't think I like this. I don't like this.
ERDLY.
Negative.
Fuck.
You already messed that up. I think, that's how I spelled it.
Well, there's 2 G's. I try to stay away from the 2 G's because I was getting
you don't want to
close.
get canceled.
I didn't want to get canceled, so I took a G off.
Yeah, that's racist.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I thought it was saying the other thing, like
no, you would. That's
if I would think who made that word up, they owned something.
Yeah, it was made
And
back
they
in the
were
1800s,
very,
before pre-Civil War word.
Yeah.
All right, all right. I got 2 more. Last one. Second to the last one.
Niggle.
No, I don't think that's racist.
That one's,
Niggle.
I think that one's a little bit far from. Like,
That's like
if
a
I say
little-
that, you won't hear the word.
It's like
It's like a
Don't
little.
hear what word?
I'm not
What
saying
word?
No, but it's
What word?
It's like
Niggle.
The definition of this word is to cause slight but persistent annoyance, discomfort, or anxiety.
there's another joke there.
what is it again?
The word or the definition?
The definition.
The cause slight but persistent annoyance, discomfort, or anxiety.
It might not be racist, but whoever like uses that is racist.
Niggle.
Yeah, there you go. You're racist.
He's racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just said it right after he fucking gave that explanation. I feel like it's a little like
It's not too close to.
You can fuck that word up really quick.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
you say like
Yeah.
Don't try to like say when you're drunk
In my-
or anything,
in my
or
mind-
like
now.
you
Hold
got
on.
a speech impediment. Don't try that shit.
This
you,
is-
you
this
got
is
a
my-
fucking lisp or something.
Again, this is me like just
Oh,
a
shit.
comparison. Just a comparison.
Okay.
But you know how like
I'll say it.
in like Spanish, like chico, you want to say it's even smaller, like chiquito.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that word niggle, like maybe smaller.
Oh fuck.
No,
Something wrong with you.
down.
I don't know. I don't know where what the fuck was going on here?
That's a death in a hoodie racist shit.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Man.
Don't put me in there.
Chigger.
Huh?
Chigger.
That's
Chigger.
Chick.
that's the tiger from Winnie the Pooh.
That's Tigger.
Tigger.
What is do it
Is
again?
Is that not what it's saying?
Tigger.
Chigger.
I heard Tigger.
Chigger.
Oh, chigger.
That's Eeyore's best friend.
Chigger. The word is
Chigger.
chigger.
It's got to be some bug or something
Yeah,
that.
it is. It's a little red bug when you go camping that you get. They're chiggers.
And once again, that
Wait, what?
who named
They're
that
chiggers.
bug that?
Oh, they're. All right, so what was another one that
Those
I had
damn
on here?
chiggers, man. They ruin your whole campsite.
Louis.
I'm talking about the word,
Those
bro.
fucking chiggers are loud as fuck.
I'm talking about the word. Hey, come on.
Time to leave this site. Time to leave
What
this-
about a rice cooker?
Wait.
rice cooker?
Well,
rice cooker.
Well, no, like I have one of those at home.
That's fucking
Really?
really.
Tell you, Sandy.
Do you let
I
the
know,
rice
Sandy.
cooker go outside?
I
Do
make
you
steamed
make her-
rice.
Oh,
That's what
Do
you use
you
to
make her
steam
do the
it.
laundry?
I have a joke and I can't.
Damn,
bro. I'm gonna
man.
get. I don't want to get canceled,
No,
bro.
man.
All right, and then the last one, egg roller.
Egg roll.
Egg roller.
Egg roller, is that racist?
That's like a taco bender.
You know what? With the context, it could be. With the right
I've been called a
context.
taco bender. I don't know, man.
taco bender.
I have
Yeah,
by a neighbor.
that's
taco
like-
bender.
That's
Taco
an,
bender.
That's an anime that I kind of want to
Wow.
see. Not
Yeah.
the airbender, taco bender.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's more my speed.
It was too early to get in a fight, but yeah, I
I would have
parked-
lost my
Hey,
shit.
dude, I was living in a apartment complex, and he would park like in the
Was he
handicap.
Was he of another race?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Was he a
He was a white guy, and he
he a
had
rice
all
cooker?
those stickers,
Is he a
and,
rice cooker?
and he had like a Confederate flag, and
that's
and then
awesome.
the ones with like middle fingers.
Oh,
you
that's
know,
good
like,
racism.
Yeah, bro.
So
He's a
That's a
crap.
he would
Crap.
park in the handicap, so I parked really close to him, so he couldn't get in his car until I left for work, and I heard someone yelling at me, and I rolled it down. You taco bender, and I was like, that's a good one.
Taco
I've never
bender.
heard of that shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I just like
He made it
imagine
up.
you,
He
like,
was so angry. He made up a racist
throwing
word.
tacos out of your sleeves.
I'm gonna make a shirt called Taco Bender. That's so fucking
That is
shit.
so-
I wish I would have had time, but I was running late to work because I would have been there for that. You know.
You're always running.
Well,
late.
yeah, because you banned the
tacos early.
I guess. I
don't
mean,
see how that's.
he got me hungry.
Honestly,
I mean,
bro-
I was just like, you're right. That sounds about good
grow.
right now.
Dude, he might be
A
like
bent
that
taco
white
would
guy
sound
might
good.
be related to like Eminem. Like that he's a wordsmith.
That's what works.
That was really good.
To get so mad to call somebody a taco
Taco bender or taco vendor? I don't know what the fuck it was,
Maybe he
but
was
Well, a
hungry.
vendor might
trying
be
to buy
more
some
true.
foods.
You know?
I mean, I didn't have no cart or nothing. No, I was working at AT&T. I had a tie. I was playing the part.
Yeah, taco vendor.
Definitely are a taco.
I would have lost my shit. I would have been
like,
if it was like another like Mexican dude, like it's like
no. We discussed it a lot later, like a couple weeks later. Yeah.
What did he say?
I don't give a fuck what he said.
Taco
I don't think he tried. Before he opened his mouth. Yeah. Supposedly he got thrown down the steps, but I don't know.
He lost his balance.
He lost his balance and hit his face on the floor.
Yeah. So Death in the Hoodie, where could people find you guys?
You can find us on Instagram. Well, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. And we post clips on our Instagram and TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
And everything is Death in a Hoodie.
Death in a Hoodie. I think Instagram might be Death in a Hoodie podcast.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
But if you look
if you type in Death in a Hoodie,
come up our
if you see a little
our logo's up there.
If you see a little skeleton in a hoodie, that's us. You know. So.
Yeah. On the Instagram, it is Death in a Hoodie podcast.
Yeah, Death in a Hoodie podcast, and I think on TikTok it's death.in.a.hoodie.
Okay. Yeah. And if people want to get at you, like say wanted to shoot your shot with you Sunday, like where do they have to reach out to you to they want to shoot a shot at you?
All my platforms are just my name, Sunny Zamorano.
They're into rocks and shit like that.
I'm gonna put the Sunny Zamorano now.
The with a check mark and shit. And Louis, for you, they want to reach out to you besides Death in the Hoodie on Instagram.
Same shit. I'm Louis Zamorano. I think that's my.
I think
my very basic.
Yeah,
that's your thing.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, Louis Zamorano. It's on mostly on Instagram. I don't really use like anything else.
I use TikTok,
I use TikTok, but like to watch
the TikTok
to lose time, to waste time. The TikTok, the porn.
Yes,
yeah. You can find me on Pornhub.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's how we met. We were.
Well, you know what? You can't get into that anymore though. Pornhub.
It's
banned. Yeah.
Banned in Texas.
No shit.
Yeah, and then like
it said it on the sex store.
Yeah, and it says
X.
What sex store?
The adult store right there on Zaragoza.
No, I've tried.
The marquee.
I have. And
I know. I'm sure you've tried.
I try, and I try all the time, just in case.
Like Sonny's being very specific, and I was like,
and it said it on the board, and I was like, "There's no way that's real." On TikTok, I saw it over and over.
What were you doing inside?
This is exactly
this is how it was going.
This is where
oh, you just happened to look and
yeah, because she's like, yo, Mark put it on the fucking side there.
It's in the adult arcade.
Yeah.
I love that.
Really,
shit.
I didn't know that shit, dude. That's interesting. That's how much I go.
Yeah.
So much I see that.
Damn, you don't have no fun, dude.
Oh, dude.
I found out from
xvideos.com.
I found out from a younger person, a significantly younger person, how to get on there. And I'm like, God damn, you have to be a hacker to get on Pornhub. Like,
there's a back door.
There's
pause.
Yes, there is.
There's always a back door.
Yes, there is.
Well, somebody knows.
So, yeah. Sometimes there's even an ATM.
Somebody knows about the back door, but anyway,
you know about if somebody's an ATM? Do you know what that means?
No, I don't even know what the fuck that
means. Good
answer.
The way you answered that,
yeah,
you're lying.
All right. So before we go, any last words you guys have for anybody now that I catch you guys both drinking? With their mouth full.
So pause again. No, hey man, I just shout out to you guys. I really appreciate you guys reaching out to us, showing us love. I want to show you guys love. We shouted. Yeah, pause. We showed you love on the podcast that's going to come out on Sunday.
Oh, appreciate that.
So yeah. But we were kind of like, we didn't know what to expect, and so we had to record that podcast a little earlier.
Yeah. That way
we're like, hey, we're going to come out on this one, so be on the lookout. I don't know when that's going to drop. So
yeah, so
you threw him off when you told him he was moist. Didn't you?
Yeah, honestly, bro,
he's really moist now,
dude. I like you, but I want to show more love to this guy.
Yeah. No, he loves moisture.
Nah, but. There's a chance of rain outside.
There's
a chance of rain.
Oh, it's going to rain.
It's going to rain. Might even hail.
Let's get out of here.
Shit might even hail.
Let's leave these guys alone.
Nah, I'm too old now. It's like fucking LeBron. The little powder just come out and shit.
It's just like...
It's just... We're good.
You know he's not funny. You don't watch porn.
Dude, what is that?
What?
I feel like you played that.
What's that?
He was trying to act dumb, right? Like
no, I believe it.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You don't watch porn?
Who said I didn't watch porn?
You said you didn't know
that Pornhub
I
was.
said, well, just because I don't want to know Pornhub is down, that's not the only fucking porn site.
What
there
is-
is
Which
out
other
there.
one?
Was he like watching popping in VHS tapes and shit?
Glizzy dub. No.
X-Hamster?
X videos.
X videos. Yeah,
Videos.
that one's a good. That one's
Yeah.
good. No, but I think that's
That was
the
good.
family.
He's like, yeah,
that
this
one's
was good.
that's in the family of Pornhub, though,
Is
right?
it?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I don't know.
I've tried them all.
Yeah.
I'll show you how to do it when we get off, bro.
There you go.
Alright,
Sweet.
But yeah, no, yeah, appreciate it. Sonny, do you want to?
Hey, Sonny, what you got?
No, I mean, we appreciate you guys having us on. Like, it's cool to see like the you're trying to bring more people into it and stuff. Like,
Shout out to Eric.
Yeah, shout out
yeah.
to Eric,
Shout out to
14-year-old.
Eric.
Eric knows what ATM is.
Yeah,
I
I'm
guarantee
gonna ask
you,
him.
he
I'm gonna
knows
ask him when I
ATM.
see him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're like,
So-
hey, real quick.
Yeah, so before we go ATM.
Do I need my debit card for the ATM? No.
Yeah, if a girl's an ATM girl, she's an ass to mouth girl. That's what that is.
Oh,
She's a trooper.
She's a fucking kisser.
That's love.
that is a woman you don't
That's
bring home to
love.
mom.
No. So,
I'm gonna have to tell our mom and dad like, don't watch this one.
no.
I don't think you might want. Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
You might wanna
because
skip
then it
on
might be
this.
like, Nico, that's not really what it is. So when I did it, yeah, you might want to pause.
That explains your breath, Mom.
dude, you guys. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so last words of advice, ATM. Ask the
Yeah.
mom.
Real quick,
If you got an ATM girl.
before we sign off,
Yeah, yeah.
I want to get you on air. That way you can't say no. We want to get you guys on our podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll see what's
Okay.
up. I mean, we got.
Are you going to be moist for him?
yeah, yeah.
Are you going to be moist?
How moist are you?
I'll be Little Caesars hot and ready, dog.
Oh,
Whatever.
We're
Dude.
talking $5 now.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
this
We
is talking
Pizza,
we're
pizza.
talking value, boy.
Hell yeah.
So many pauses in
Yeah,
this
man.
thing.
Yeah, dude, we got you. Just say when, where, what. We're down. We got you.
Well, I'll link up with you because I really want to get you guys on there. Check,
Yeah,
out,
man.
Yeah.
check out the Death in the Hoodie studio. And
For
stuff
sure.
Like that. Yeah,
Yeah, dude. And anything we could do to help out, anything you guys need from us, let
Hey.
us know. We got you guys.
Yeah, yeah. Same here. Same
For
here,
sure.
bro. Yeah,
it's
really.
it's like I said, it's on camera. It's all live. Us, we are what we are,
official.
dude. There's no fucking what you see is what you get.
yeah.
You know,
Appreciate
we're
it.
too old for this
Yeah.
shit, dog. We're too old.
Yeah.
We're too old
Speak
to
for,
pull
your,
this shit, dog.
speak for yourself, Mumbo.
Yeah. So next time, Death in the Hoodie. Find them on YouTube, Instagram, Apple. Or you guys are on Amazon also? I take it.
No, Spotify only.
Spotify.
OnlyFans. Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
OnlyFans on Sunny at ATM. Louis at Rusty Trombone.
That one's the best one.
Yeah, man.
I love Rusty Trumbull. I
You're such a freak, dude. He's a freak, bro.
I love the way it sounds.
Little
God damn it.
voice
Pause again.
motherfucker.
Pause again.
Little moist motherfucker.
No
so-
Diddy. I promise. I promise. I
Oh,
promise.
you straight Diddy.
Yeah, yeah.
So till next time, don't be an asshole. Don't be a dick. Deuces.